This podcast is dedicated to Little Mama, my dog. Let's go.
Welcome you guys to Vinnies Talk with Little Ma, Arya Stark, Game of Thrones. What's happening? Little Mama says. Little Mama says, "What's happening?" Me and Little Mama are straight chilling right now. If you guys are just joining in, welcome to Vinnies Talk. Look at her. This is Little Mama. Little Mama's talk. Who's out there, dude? Little Mama is one of the greatest dogs ever. You guys see her. She's paying attention. She's looking out in the distance. Hey, T. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Mama's a good girl. She's a very good girl. Right? What? You a good girl? Yeah. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, baby. Mama? You're a good girl. Where's Mama, Tia? You know what she likes? She likes to go get a cookie. She likes a cookie. Where's Mama? Who's over there, Tita? Watch. Where's those birds, Tita? And she likes to chase birds too, by the way, guys.
Like the fire in a cheetah, like a star about to fall. A fever rush inside me when I see her. I'm a dice to roll, and I can feel my heart skip a beat or two. I don't know how to breathe. I don't know how to breathe, and I can feel within I am black and blue. Can't explain what she released. Can't explain what she released when she said, and I said, like a beat getting stronger. Feel the air.
Alright, guys, we are back on Vinnies Talk. The Young Wolf rises, man. You guys had to get it together here. Let's see here. I got a brand new microphone, and you know, this thing is pretty golden, man. It sounds really well. Sounds really good. I want to welcome you guys to Vinny's Talk. If you guys are just joining, man, welcome to the podcast. The Young Wolf rises. This is episode 3. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure you guys give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel, man. We had a beautiful Thanksgiving. Right? Everybody had a turkey breast. What it was, stuffing. Maybe you had some good sides. I finally got this new mic, man. My other mic went out. I didn't know. Listen, guys, I don't know what I what went wrong with the other one, but I was using that for like years and years. I guess they just get old. So I'm still trying to get used to this one. This is my first time actually using it. Actually, it turns color, so that's pretty cool. Let me see. This is they call it the RGB mic. Turns out different colors, and it's white, man. It's a nice color. It's really cool. You know what I mean? But how's everybody doing, man? The weather's been cold as hell. I don't know, man. It's like we're not even in January when we're already like 2015 single digits. You wake up, you're freezing, you got to get a coat. What do you want from me? It's your boy Vinny D, the Young Wolf, man. So how's everybody feeling, man? You welcome to Vinnies Talk, where we talk about literally everything. You know, the weather, we got the holidays. Thanksgiving was good with the family. Just me and my mom. You know, we had a good meal. The holidays are, really a strange thing sometimes, especially if you don't have, loved ones or people to spend holidays with. Some holidays could be depressing to some holidays could be exciting to some. So I understand why people have different views on the holidays. But I had a good holiday. And now that we're done with Thanksgiving, I'm sorry. Now that we're done with, sorry about that, guys. Now that we are done with Thanksgiving, now we have to look forward towards Christmas. Now that we're done with Thanksgiving, first came Halloween, then Thanksgiving, and it's like it comes so fast. The holidays come so fast, and then they leave. Like you're eating turkey. Before you know it, you're eating turkey. Then you're out shopping for Christmas presents, and then after that, Christmas is over, and you're getting ready for New Year's, and then after that, then you're looking forward towards the spring. See, I'm looking forward towards the spring because I'm more of a, how do you say this, like a summer child, summer kid, summer guy, summer man. I like the warm weather, so I don't mind the winter. If we get a few snows or whatnot, but sometimes it could be a little overbearing with cold and the snow. I can't take it sometimes. You're stuck. It's too cold. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to go outside. I still go out when it's cold, but not really, man. I don't really like the cold. I don't know about you guys, but we got Wonder Woman, man. We got, we got Nightmare Before Christmas, one of my favorite movies. We're going to be doing a review on the original trailer of that, so stay tuned for that. We got more reactions, more teasers coming up with trailers and movies and stuff like that, and more. I want to do more reactions, but you guys are tuning into the episode 3, man. The Young Wolf Rises of Vinny Talk. And yeah, man, we got Sally, we got Nightmare Before Christmas, we got Wonder Woman out here. For the people who watch me that don't know, I'm a really big collector, and I want to talk about that for a minute because I don't think I talked a little bit about my collecting toys, and I also want to do some more reviews on the toys and reviews on that, and just I think it's cool to have certain things that you collect, because think of it, man, just a lot of these things become antique if you keep them in mint condition. Well, you could try to keep them in mint condition. It's very hard, but a lot of these things that we collect, through the years, and if we keep them in good condition, they could be worth, thousands, hundreds, if not, worth a lot of money. So for me as a collector, I've always wanted to collect things as a kid. I was always into like the comics and action figures, and I don't know, I've always loved Batman and like Wonder Woman and the Disney stuff like Mickey Mouse, the Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack and Sally. And these things really hold their value as far as like action figures goes. I really believe that the Disney stuff and the Marvel and even DC stuff really hold their value very well, especially if you keep them in good condition. But yeah, I don't know. Like I started collecting when I was probably maybe 16 or 17 years old, when I really got serious about like getting into action figures, right? I didn't really get serious until like obviously a little later on in life, where I looked at it more than just toys. I was like, hee ha, like when we were kids, we were just all playing toys, like, and G.I. Joes and different army figures and wrestling figures. I guess now I look at it like more of a hobby collecting thing than I didn't go and like mess around and play and throw them around type deal, because I know if I do that, then they probably won't be worth more money, right? But I don't know. I just really got into the collecting, and I don't know. Like now, every time I go to the store, I see something that I could add to my collection. And mind you guys, the prices and everything with inflation and all that has been so high. So, like, I want to spend that extra 30. I want to spend $100 on a figure that I really love, but I just can't afford it, dude. So it's like, if you see something you really like and you got $30, $20, then go ahead and make yourself happy and buy that. It's not about like spending large amounts of money to make yourself happy. I noticed that like a lot of people want to buy more expensive things, especially like if it's something that could help them, or they always want something bigger up than say, like, I don't know, let's just say like a vacuum cleaner. They want the most expensive one. Well, let's throw this one away and let's buy this one because it's more expensive. It does more, whatever. I don't know. I don't really look at things like that anymore. I just I look at it like, man, if it's gonna help me, I mean, not only help me, but like make me happy. I don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money, because at the end of the day, man, it's all materialistic stuff, dude. Does it really make you happy if it's materialistic? I mean, some things, yes, like they say money does or whatnot, but when we all go, when it's our time, we can't really take that necessarily into consideration, right? We're just going to be going into the soil, right? As they say, into with God, and for those who believe in that. But like, I don't know, man. I've always been into collecting. What do you want from me, right? Like back in the day, we had kids, man. I swear, dude, kids now these days, they don't do half the stuff that I used to do. And you're like, Vinny, man, you're saying it like you're old guy, right? Nah, I'm not. I mean, granted, listen, man, I'm going to be pushing 40 years old soon. So, but you don't even see kids playing outside anymore. When's the last time you seen, just people outside hanging out and having a good time, right? Everybody's on tablets and doing stuff like that. And man, when I was a kid, dude, we would out there be playing all kind of basketball, baseball in the fields, and just hanging out with our friends and going to the malls and stuff like that, dude. And I just feel like that kind of stuff, just that kind of lifestyle, I feel like we lost touch with that kind of stuff, man. So like I said before, like when you find something that you really enjoy, like the action figures for me, it's always kind of been there for me, or how do I say this? Like I've always kind of enjoyed it, but I didn't start to get serious to like collecting, and it got me into like different movies and collecting different figures and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's really cool that you could have something that you enjoy doing and stuff like that. So, and stuff like that. Yeah, Bob. Anyways, for those who are just joining this podcast, man, we talk about a little bit about everything on the podcast. Man, we go from the weather. We talk about, what's going on in the world. Mainly, all the things that I really enjoy doing. And like I said, it's winter time now. Winter, and there's not much. Like I like to go on a hike, maybe with my dog, when the weather's like maybe 40 or 50 degrees, and it's not that cold, right? Because like the last time we got like 50 degrees, it's been a long time, and we were supposed to get like near 40 degrees this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. But man, so I don't know. We are on the podcast and we're talking Vinnies talk, little drink of water, you know what I mean? So my Thanksgiving dinner was good. We had a little bit of turkey breast with stuffing, mashed potatoes, and I don't know, man. I've always been a kind of guy where I'd eat some of the cranberry, right? I would try some of the cranberry, but my mom, she would like the cranberries, and she like them more than I do. Everybody likes the cranberries, right? I'm more of the pumpkin pie, vanilla ice cream, whipped cream on top. You know what I mean? I can't help it, dude. That's like what my favorite was. More of a Christmas guy with the lasagna. You know what I mean? Like the Christmas cookies, stuff like that. Actually, this microphone's pretty cool though, changing colors. But as we entered like the holiday stage, it's really something, man, because a lot of people out there celebrate, and there's a lot of people out there that are not really in the mood to celebrate because they might have been going through something, or you know, they don't have someone with them, they weren't there anymore, like this past summer when I lost my dog, Little Mama. Long live Little Mama. You know, thinking about that and everything that went on, you know, this past summer hasn't really been summer. Last summer, 2024, hasn't really been a happy summer. And, you know, a little deep dive into it, like, I did a lot of soul searching for, like, you know, the life after passing, and, you know, where does the dog soul go, and the rainbow bridge and all this stuff. And, you know, she was a very good dog, and, you know, she was just very, very sick. And, you know, it was very sad to not have the person or the animal or the dog or the cat that just passes. And you think about the good times and the times that you were down where that person or that dog or the animal helped you through. And, you know, you just wonder about, you know, things, and, you know, when you're going to see them again. And I know we believe in the faith and stuff like that. Of course, I believe in God and stuff like that. But, like, it's just to know that, you know, you're not going to see that your person or your dog, or, you know, anymore. You're just like, and then you look at the pictures and you look at the videos. These are the things that really kind of make you question things and stuff like that. But, like this past summer, man, has been a little rough. You know what I mean? A little rough, guys. For me, you know. Let me see real quick. So, yeah, I mean, got Little Mama's picture here. Me and Little Mama. You know, it's just, life is crazy sometimes when you think about it. When you really think about it. And a lot of people will say, you know, oh, as time goes on, everything will be fine. And it's really not, you know, it's really not fine. I mean, you could forget about it. You could leave it up to God and say all these things. But, like, you know, sometimes you find yourself, you know, lost sometimes because you really care. You really love what you can't have no more. And it just hurts. You know, my new dog that I have, she's wonderful. She'll never replace, you know, Little Mama or anything like that. But it's just, it makes you think about a lot in life, man, when you lose something. And a lot of people will say, well, you have to learn to accept. And, well, I mean, obviously you got to learn to accept it, but it's just not, there's something that happens when you lose something you really cherish and you love, and then it's been taken from you. And then, you know, your whole path in front of you, you're just like, man, dude. Like, you're trying to reason with reason, make it make sense. So this summer is like a little, last summer, I mean, besides that happening with her and the passing, and I mean, it has been kind of crazy, but we're on the podcast, man. We're on Vinnies Talk, man. The Young Wolf Rises. I got to get myself up and keep it going, right? Keep the podcast going. Keep talking about the holidays. I know the holidays ain't going to be the same without her. The holidays, you know, we get Christmas, man. And like I said, man, Christmas is really fun. It's really cool to some people. To some people, you know, it's like, it's not the same. But yeah, we try to make the best of it. We try to make the best of it. And we're on episode 3. And what do you want from me? It's Vinny D, right? The Young Wolf. And everybody's like, wow. Yeah, wow, really. But as far as like the life, the life goes, and what we're here for, and what we're taught to be here for, and what to be happy for. Everybody's like, Vinny, what are you talking about here, bud? What are you talking about? Well, I'm talking about just life in general, about like kind of where our country was at and how's everybody feeling at the moment. Like this whole year has been really crazy. I mean, just with prices and dealing with people and dealing with certain women and dating and all kinds of things, man. I feel like a lot of things aren't the same like they used to be, as far as like dating goes, dating in this century, I feel like 2024 going into 2025, it's so like, well, biased, but it's really controlled into the environments, and what I mean by that is like what we see on the entertainment industry, what we're taught as young kids and children and everything else. Like, we're taught that we have to inspire, we have to be the best we can be. But like, as far as like, you guys are probably wondering where I'm going with this, but yeah, where are you going with this, Vinny? I just feel like it's not really about, it shouldn't be, let's just put it this way. For me, it shouldn't really be about how much money you got in your pocket. How much are you a rich person, right? Are you a rich person? Well, a lot of people will say, well, if you're broke, then you can't really do anything. But I feel like a majority of people judge you based on how much you got, right? I don't think that's right. I believe that it's about how you carry yourself as a person more so than how much money you got in your pocket or whatever that case may be with that. But I feel like a lot of the men and women, both men and women, are kind of like this. But I see it more with women that, like, it's one of the things that they look for is how much you make in a year. If you tell a girl you make make less than 45 or 50,000, then they don't see any interest. They expect guys to make 60 to 70 all the way up to 100,000 a year, and that's just like minimal, dude. And like, if you really do some Google searching and you really think for yourself, because not a lot of people think for themselves these days. If you really do the research, you will see that like the typical man usually, I think he only makes around 40-some thousand a year. And then you also have, like, for instance, you have women that will be like, well, I want to be independent, but I want everything from my man type thing, and I'm not really willing to, or like women are all independent now, and they want like feminine men when the woman is supposed to be feminine, right? I don't know, man. Maybe a touchy subject, but it's, boy, man, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna say how I feel. Like, the man is supposed to be the provider, and the woman is supposed to be the one that's nurturing, right? I just feel like we've lost touch with that in our society, where we haven't really dug deep enough to really figure out where we're supposed to be and where we are. I feel like we got that mixed between what is really going on in the world of today and now. So, like, as far as dating goes, it's really kind of been on like the back burner for me, because like I've just been focusing on myself now and really giving myself a chance in reading, and the power of prayer. my audience, everybody that's watching, man, power of prayer, you know, and just giving certain things up to God, because like, you know, when you think about it and you lead with the right direction of your mind, then you do good for yourself. But like, I don't know, bro. I just feel, nah, bruh. I don't know. I just feel like there's too many gold diggers out there. We don't want no gold diggers, right? No gold diggers. No gold diggers. But where we were at as a society, and I feel like it's gonna affect more of the younger generation now than it is anything else, man. No one really seems to have the morals they used to have. You know, you got all these women, and they sell themselves short. For instance, I mean, I see a lot of chicks out there, man, and I'm not just knocking chicks, dude. There's a lot of men out there that are kind of asshole-ish too, toxic men. But a lot of women out there are, and I'm not trying to hate, dude. I'm not trying to hate, but like, you can't be a promiscuous woman wanting all these things to line up with your values, and then like just be selling yourself short a dream. OnlyFans, models, doing stuff on camera, like doing the wrong, man, dude. I don't understand that shit, bro. I don't understand that. And like, I'm just keeping it 100 to where like my beliefs and what I believe is right. I mean, you may not have the same belief, but like as was according to like standard values and looking for someone, like, I mean, obviously I want someone compassionate, loyal. I mean, if you're on OnlyFans, come on, bro. She a runner, she's a track star. Yeah, I don't know about all that, man. But that's like the dating's like, seems like it's dead or something. I mean, I don't know. It seems that way though. But anyways, guys, we're on the podcast. I keep adjusting this thing because I'm not really, I'm still kind of getting used to it, whatever. So how's everybody doing out there, man? How's everybody feeling? We will be doing more reactions, and yes. So Christmas is around the corner. I hope everybody's gonna have a good Christmas. I hope everybody had a good Halloween and good Thanksgiving. I also want to do some more, get into the art factors, talk about my art a little bit, because I want to be working on some of this animation stuff that I was working on last year. I did some Wonder Woman, some Alita, Battle Angel, and a lot of artists out there. I feel like they don't talk about like the characters enough anymore. Just like art, like just art in general is seems to calm down or something. Like I don't know, man. Collecting, like I said, collecting figures and art, animation, all that stuff gets expensive. And if there's something out there that I see that I like, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it because it's something that makes me happy. But obviously, if it's too expensive, can't afford it, man. You know, it just really sucks, because collecting now these days seems like it's so hard because everything's so high, you know. But I got, like I said, I got a couple Wonder Woman back here. I've always been into DC and, you know, Batman, and, you know, when I first got into DC though, I think really touched it was the comics of the old school Batman, like, and even before the original Batman. And there's a lot of people out there that will say that the original Batman, you know, they might have not liked it, right? But I love the original Batman. Are we talking about Michael Keaton? Yes, we're talking about Michael Keaton. But I don't know, like Batman has always been like in the top, probably top 5. Yeah. Always around the holidays too, like the Christmas time. Batman, DC Universe, man. And Wonder Woman, probably my second. She's always been fun to draw too. Like always had like a niche for drawing Wonder Woman in the comics as well. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy drawing. It's another out, right? It's like riding a motorcycle. You kind of get yourself to take your mind off of things that you're going through in life. You got to have something that you necessarily that will take your mind off of what you're going through. Like what happened with my dog. Like, man, bro, that shit effed me up for a little while. Fucked me up. Yeah. Effed me up for a little while. I mean, I'm still sad from it, man. But like I said, the drawing is something that really takes me out of it a little bit. But hopefully there's some new movies coming out. Some new good movies at least. We don't want no more of that woke garbage. I don't want to. It's a lot, man. The movie industry ain't the same either, man. You know, the movies and everything else. I would really like to see a good movie for a change. I did the reaction from the Mission Impossible. That actually looks good. And, you know, Tom Cruise is a really good actor. You know, he's crazy, dude. I don't know. He'd be jumping off of cliffs and all types of stuff, man. Like, he's really good. All the movies he came out with in the past and whatnot, he's always seemed to be a good actor. But I want to see like a really good superhero movie, you know. And you know they don't make good superhero movies, it seems like, anymore. So maybe we will go back to doing some old school reactions to old trailers of movies. We'll do The Nightmare Before Christmas. You know, Jack and Sally. We'll do what else can we do? We'll do some, maybe we'll go back. We'll do Wonder Woman. We'll do some old school stuff. And who knows, man? We'll just switch it up, do some more reactions and stuff like that. Definitely gonna be doing the Titanic anniversary coming up next year. You know, we're in the 100th anniversary, about I think 104, 130. We're up in the hundreds, and it's really crazy to think that we're that far. You know, with the Titanic, how many years the Titanic has been underneath the Atlantic Ocean. So different stories from the Titanic. We'll definitely be doing some of that. I'm really into the stories and people that were on board of the Titanic, you know, how it hit the iceberg and stuff like that, and the excitement behind the Titanic. A lot of people are probably like, well, what is so fascinating why people go down there? And those divers went down there and they lost their lives, and they just keep going down there. It's just something about the Titanic where you're just like, it's fascinating, right? The stories that happen, it's in the past. I know it's in the past, but something about it is just like it's very fun, right? Like to learn about. It's almost like art. It's like art form where you're drawing something, and it's not necessarily about, I don't look at it like necessarily about what you're drawing, but how you're drawing it and the different like tools you're using and the color and the formations of it, and you know how it comes out at the end and how much time you put into it. It's almost like when you're covering a story or you're doing a reaction video, or you're like the Titanic anniversary special for me. You know, I was doing it for the last couple of years. All my other like videos I was covering and doing reviews. it's the time that you put into it, because at the end of the day, you know, time, we don't really get time back, and time is just, it keeps on going and it doesn't stop for anybody. So, but yeah, man, the Titanic is just like, you know, in April, that time of year, you know what time it is, anniversary time. So yeah, I will be doing I want to do another anniversary special for the Titanic, and also we will be doing another tribute to Gabby Petito, since I covered the true crime cases with that and other true crime stuff. I haven't really dabbled too much lately in that, but I do want to get back into it and just do some more reviews and reactions as well, because I haven't I've been doing too many videos. I just got the new microphone, you know, we're back on Vinnies Talk, man. The Young Wolf rises, guys. So yeah, guys see the Christmas lights? I actually put on the Christmas lights. It's funny, I mentioned the Christmas lights. Right when Halloween was, right after Halloween, I put my Christmas lights up outside, and I was just like, well, I'm gonna get on top of it before the snow comes and it gets cold, because sometimes, and here with the weather in the Midwest, it's really shaky, man. We get snow in, you know, the end, sometimes in the middle of October. It's just like, dude, sometimes the snow is just like, man, bro. Like, I like it for a little bit, but then it's just like, nah. But yeah, man, I want to thank you guys for coming on the podcast and just watching me talk and bullshit, you know. Couple minutes here, a couple minutes there, you know. I want you guys to stay tuned, like this video, subscribe to the channel for all cool videos, podcasts coming up, and we'll definitely let you guys see some more content, man. You know, just tune in. You know, hit that notification bell when you know, watch the videos and all that cool stuff. We have Taylor Swift reactions on my channel and all that, and we'll definitely be bringing probably some more cool Taylor Swift reactions. So stay tuned for that. And then, without further ado, guys, I want to thank you for joining this podcast, The Young Wolf Rises, Vinnies Talk. And until the next time, peace.